Good morning, everyone. It is super early in the morning. It is about 5:49. I am getting ready for work. I still got my glasses on, my eyes are a little red. Please disregard that. But today, like I told you all in the past, I wanted to bring y'all a video on making this buffalo chicken pasta. It's a Weight Watcher friendly. Anyone can eat it. Actually, my mom came down from Arkansas and she ate it and she loved it, and she's not on Weight Watchers, so anyone can eat it. But it is Weight Watcher friendly in regards to points. At the end of this recipe and me cooking it to the completion, I will disclose how many points per serving. But first thing this morning, this is the longest process, that's why I'm starting it early this morning, is to cook the chicken for 8 hours. So further ado, these are the ingredients for it. So let's go into what you'll need for the recipe. Okay, this is going to be the ingredients that you'll need. First and foremost, you will need a crock pot. I got that crock pot for Christmas years ago. Love it. It has a timer on it, Bluetooth, all this. I don't know how to work Bluetooth because I'm not tech savvy. But anyways, crock pot is perfect. I don't even know what kind of brand it is. My mom, Black & Decker. So that's a really good one. So if y'all are looking for one, I recommend this. This whole thing comes out. Love it. And then, like I said, you can set it and forget it. Y'all remember that? Anyways, that's corny. That long time ago. They had that like infomercial long time ago on television. Anyways, you will need 1 pound of chicken. This is chicken breast. 6 wedges of Laughing Cow cheese. This is the light, creamy, spreadable wedges. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Anyways, the blue one. There you go. So that one, that's really good. 1 packet of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. You will need some red hot winged buffalo sauce. This is by Frank's. Love it. That's the only one I like. And then you'll need some pasta, and this is the brand I got and the type. I'm sure if you want to put like the spaghetti type pasta in it, you could just mix it up how you want to do it in regards to the pasta. But 1 pound, 6 wedges, 1 packet, and then I'm going to use 1/4 of the red hot sauce. If you like it a little hotter, you could do 1/3. So between 1/4 and 1/3 of the red hot seasoning, or the red hot wing buffalo sauce. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, let's go ahead and wash this chicken, put it in the crock pot, and I'm going to show you the other 2 steps that goes with this. Super easy. That's why I'm doing it early in the morning. So let's go on to the next one. Okay, chicken is washed and prepped in my bowl. You just lay them all out flat after washing them and placing them on the bottom of the crock pot. Then you're going to add your 1 packet of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. But before you all do that, I did forget to tell you all, season your chicken with pepper and salt. I don't put a lot, just a little bit. Salt and pepper is what it calls for, but this time I'm being brave, so I put pepper. And then we have a farmer's market here, and I like to get some of my seasonings there, so I put this, it's called Applewood Smoke Seasoning. So it's like got a sweet, garlicky type taste to it. So I'm like, let me try something different, even though the hot sauce is still going to overpower it. But I added that instead of salt this time, so I sprinkled that on top and bottom of my chicken. And like I said, the next step will be, after you salt and pepper, 1 packet of Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. You just simply, you don't have to rub it in, just sprinkle the whole packet over the chicken. That is 1 pound of chicken, by the way. My chicken came out to be like 1 pound, 1.3 pounds, I believe, but I just threw it all in there because there's no need to be like, ooh, let me measure. I ain't got time for that. I'm trying to go to work. Anyways, dump that in there. And like I said, for the Frank's Red Hot Wing Buffalo Sauce, 1/3 to 1/4, depending on if you're a weenie like me. I'm a weenie. So we're going to put 1/4, a little over 1/4, not too much more though. And then you're just going to spread that evenly across. You don't have to rub it in, none of that. It's just like a dump recipe. I love it. It's so easy. So that's that. Okay. Put your lid on the crock pot. Boom. Mine locks into place. I don't know how yours is. Set it and forget it. I thought that was corny back in the day. But anyways, 8 hours on low, 4 hours on high. So let me go ahead and start this. Low. Oh man. Okay, and start. And that is it. Simple. It's very, very simple. It's a 2-part process, but you could even have this done overnight. I could have done it overnight, came to y'all later on after I got off from work to do it, but I was like, I kind of want it fresh, so this is gonna be in here. The pasta will be cooked on the stove. That will be the next step, but we will get to that when I get back from work. We will finish the whole recipe for you all so that y'all can see how it turns out, because it's about to be bomb, you know what I'm saying? So I am going to get ready for work, get the little one up, and then I'll be back to you all later this evening. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. So we are home. Yes, her too. So she's probably gonna be peeking in and out of this video while I try to do this. Cadence. Anyways, if y'all have never met her, this is Cadence. And she's my 2-year-old. So you know how that is. 2-year-old. So we're gonna get back to the recipe. Cadence, be quiet. Okay. So we're gonna get back to the recipe and let's look at the chicken that's been cooking since I left from work. Actually, it only cooked for 8 hours and it's been warming ever since. So we're gonna look at the chicken, and the next process is going to be to mash up the chicken, make it look like it's shredded. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do that. Stay tuned. So I've already looked at the chicken. Here is the chicken in the crock pot. Yummy. Ooh. So you're gonna mash up the chicken all until it's done. And shred it to your likings. That right there. Okay. All right. And once I get it all mashed up, because it's kind of hard to do holding the camera, toddler's yelling my name, and mash it up to perfection as well. 1 second. All right. Okay, the next step is to boil you some water. I did sprinkle some salt in there while it's boiling because that helps separate the noodles. You're going to be adding noodles into this. This is the type of noodles I have, of course. I showed y'all that earlier. We're going to add 2 cups in the water after it comes to a complete boil. So we will see that step as soon as it gets finished. Give it a good 5-6 minutes before it comes to a really good boil. I like my boil like boil, but we'll see that next when I add the noodles. Okay, the water is done boiling. We're gonna go ahead and add our 2 cups of pasta to the water. 1 cup. Oops. All right, I'm gonna take a couple from the other box because I knew that would run out. And about 2 cups. So we got 2 cups of pasta, and we're gonna wait until that boils, come to a complete boil, and then the noodles are done. Then we're going to add our cheese in with the chicken. So those will be the next 2 steps. Super easy, quick chicken recipe. See you when the noodles are done. Okay, I have now drained my noodles and placed them back in the pot. I decided that I'm gonna put everything in this pot just because it's gonna make everything easier when I get ready to consolidate it, as well as storing it into the refrigerator. So the next step is to get 6 wedges of your Laughing Cow cheese, and you're gonna add each wedge. And I like to layer mine, so I'll do the noodles first, cheese just because they're cold, and then the warm chicken on top, and then it should melt the cheese in that process. So next step is to take all these wedges apart, throw them in the noodles. my cheese, all 6 wedges are inside of the noodles. Just food for thought. In order to take those wedges out, the best thing to do is to not warm up the cheese or bring it to room temperature in any kind of way prior to open them up. It's easier to work with them in the wedges when they're still cool, straight out of the refrigerator. Pop them out and then they'll all come out in the wedges versus a little bit coming out and then some sticking to the actual package. So that's just food for thought. Next, we're going to add the chicken on top, mix it up, and we'll be done. So let's go ahead and get this done and wrapped up for the night. Distribute everything evenly. Your chicken, your noodles, your cheese, make sure that's melting in there. So easy. Anybody can do this. A whole family can eat this. You don't have to be on Weight Watchers to eat it. It's good. Like I said, it's very filling because of the pasta. And then of course the chicken breast as well. Very easy. Mix, mix, mix. So the cheese actually melted really fast just because I layered it, like I said. Put your noodles, which are still warm, and then you add your cheese, and then you add your chicken. Boom. All right. Final product, let's look. So this is the final product. It makes a pretty good amount. If you look at it, it's a pretty good amount. I have actually created a recipe into the Weight Watcher app, and I put it in for the last plan that I was on. And then once everything updated, it did update the recipes that I have put into the created recipes on the Weight Watchers app. With this recipe, it is now 5 points, but I did only do per serving, 5 points per serving. And I did put in 4 servings for the total pot. So if I go in and put in like 6 servings, it's probably going to decrease the points. So I would recommend everyone, just because personal points is directed towards you, to go create the recipe, and it will basically generate the points for you all. But it should not be that much, and this is a good meal. You're at least going to get a cup or over a cup per serving, just because it's a good amount that actually you're going to be making with the recipe. So go in, integrate it, boom. Chicken breast, pasta, cheese, that's it. And then the sauce and the packet, the Hidden Valley Ranch, is 0 points, so you ain't got nothing to worry about. The only points that most people on their plans are gonna have to worry about is the cheese, which is typically 1 point per wedge, and then the pasta, and then the chicken, depending on which plan you got. A lot of times the chicken breast is 0 points, but like I said, everybody's personal plan is different. So let's go ahead and give this a shot, because really what I like to do is put pico on top or to the side. So fabulous, because pico is 0 points. So let's just go ahead and try it without the pico. Like I said, it has a little heat to it, but I put 1/4 cup of the Frank's buffalo sauce, so it's not too bad. That first bite, you know, always gets you. I'm a weenie though, so it's gonna be different from everybody. If you like stuff a little hotter, I would go for 1/3 cup. If you want something just with a little heat, like I got, 1/4 cup is gonna do for you. But this is so good. Like I say, pico on top and it's cold. I love it when the pico's cold on something warm. So good. But you can always tweak this to make it your own. That's why I love the recipe builder so much, because you can actually go in, integrate what you have. And the only hard part about it though is trying to see how many servings per creation you made. That's the only thing I can't really gauge off of. Hey, is this gonna be 4 meals
will this be 6 meals? That's the hard part, is trying to figure out how many servings you're going to get out of the meals that you make. But yeah, this is pretty good. Give it a try. Even if you're not on Weight Watchers, try it. It's so bomb, so bomb. But that's all I have for you all. I'm going to enjoy my meal. And you all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.